Hey guys, Coach Life here again with some more Oxygen Not Included Midibase. You will notice that there has been a bit of a delay getting to the next episode, and that's because the episode I recorded didn't record properly. It had sound but no picture. Yeah, so I lost an entire episode of recording, and I didn't realise until I came to upload it, edit it and upload it. So yeah, as you can see then, I'll just walk you through what I've done. I've put down a polymer press. I've started to build the cooling for our refineries over here. I've got an oil refinery in there making petroleum, and I've got a natural gas generator, and I'm just putting in a pump to suck up the natural gas to feed to that petroleum generator, obviously. So they will be able to feed these refineries and hopefully our aqua tuner as well, which will be supplemented by the steam turbine here. I've put some algae terrariums down here to eat some of the carbon dioxide, but I may upgrade that to a carbon skimmer at some stage. I've put down another hatch farm which has got stone hatchlings in it, so we've got sage hatches and stone hatches for our food, and I've made some bunker tiles for the top here. Not quite finished it yet, but we're starting to reinforce the top areas to keep it safe for now. There is a ladder here so that they can get out and harvest the regolith and other resources up the top there should we need them. So that's where we've got so far. As I say, immense apologies for the cock up and delay, but hopefully you'll forgive me and we can get some real progress done on the level today. So let's get on with it then. Right, so got this is now what do we do? Yes, okay, so we've got this is venting the coolant for this refinery up here. This is the refinery I used to make the materials that we need for this, which was the steel mainly. We needed a lot of steel to get in down here, and that's what I've done. So this is going to put out carbon dioxide, so I'm going to need to filter the gases in here, send the natural gas into here, and everything else is going to be sent straight out the top of the base. Yeah, just get rid of it. That way we don't have to worry about it. So we can obviously send that out that exit. So what I'll do, I think, is I'll run a gas pipe out to the top, made of insulate gas pipe made of igneous rock, to get rid of all the gases we don't want. And I'll send it out through this bit here. We'll send it up here. Save game there, nearly some issues. Now if I yes, probably going to get destroyed by the meteor, so rather than send it out there, I'm just going to vent it into space here. If I put a vent outside, it's just going to get destroyed, so I think there will be fine. And we'll put some ventilation gas bridges on that so that it's safe. Now obviously I'm using insulated pipe because of the temperatures it's going to reach in here. And we're going to want a gas filter made of steel, and we have enough, just barely. So we'll put that there. It doesn't really need to be insulated inside here, so we'll just send that out to there. We will send this out to here, and we'll just bridge the outlet onto there. So this is going to deal with the carbon dioxide from the petroleum generator, and ooh, some polluted water in here already. So right, this is going to deal with what we've got in here. That's all petroleum. Right, we've got a filter here as well, and that is dealing with the. That should be taking out the petroleum. Yeah, I put that in the wrong position. No, it's in the right position. So that's going there. What have I done here? Yeah, that's right. Output into there for the oil. So this needs to remove the crude oil and filter it into the refinery. And then the polluted water is going to go out of here and into our polluted water line there. But we're also going to take some of that polluted water and put it in here for our cooling loop. No, we're not. We're using petroleum in there, and we're using polluted water, or water in the regular one. So this line will be the polluted water line going through the aqua tuner. Oh, God, it's a job to remember what I'm doing. Right. Okay. So we still need some plastic. And the gas output on that is going into our gas pipe. And we need some power line, which will be heavy watt conductive. Go to there and to there. Good, good. That's all right. So we've got 2800 watts, which should cover all of this. Obviously, not everything's going to be active at the same time. Has that not got power connected? Thought I'd connected that. Clearly I haven't. So we'll just connect that up there. I think now we have reasonably solid power production, although I'll be switching these over to there fairly shortly. Right, so water. Right, that's clean water. So I think what I'll do is I'll put a carbon skimmer down here, fed off of that, and then the polluted water can be sent straight back up into there. Right, what have we got to blueprint? Oh, you are kidding me. I am so taking that, and then we can get this steam turbine built. Right, and that goes there. Actually, no. Let's make it out of lead, because it doesn't need to be made out of aluminium. Steam turbine, lead. That should go there. Now, let me just check that. No, plumbing wise. Yep, that's connected to the correct place. Right, now we just need to run the cooling loop through there. So we will have a bridge there, and then we'll just run some radiant aluminium pipe. I'll make it slightly larger actually. Don't want that heating up the base. There we go, that's connected. Excellent, pretty happy with that. Right, so plumbing wise, we'll bridge this across into there. And what I think I'll do is just disconnect this. And then when they build that bridge, this should be able to send some polluted water down into our cooling loop here. Natural gas. Probably just sent a load of natural gas out of the roof. Yeah, that wasn't good. Never mind, that'll be fine. It's all venting out to space, so that's good. So that'll pump out the sour gas, maybe even some of the steam. Hopefully it won't break the pipes too badly. Probably will. Right, coolant wise, I'm just going to wait for this to fill up in here, and then we can get the aqua tuner running. That little dot of water is annoying me. Right, so we have oil coming out there, no polluted water at present, because it is obviously sitting on top of the oil. Got 3 more shove vole legs there, so should be fine for shove voles. Haven't got any barbecue yet, but it's a pity you can't tell this polymer press how much you actually want. Oh, that's so fast. Right, let's chuck that in there. So now we have a natural gas generator, although is that not automated yet? No, we need to automate that then, don't we? Don't really want that running all the time, just burning off all that natural gas. Good stuff, good stuff. Right, so power wise, I'm gonna need to get some power from down here maybe. Haven't got a right. Okay, how bad could it be, eh? Yeah, let's see if this works. Come on, Nails. Oh, fantastic. It didn't even break. That's what I was hoping for. So we can now connect that and run the power through here and across, oops, across here. So last thing we need to do oh, you idiot, Mark. I've put the bridges on the wrong way round. Wouldn't you know it? Yeah. How often do I do that? More often than you could possibly imagine. Come on, get this other one just taken apart. Yeah, this week, please, dupes. Priority, please. Thank you. There we go. So our cooling loop is now full of polluted water. Now what we need is thermosensor, automation wire, oh, we are lead. Really? Blimey, we are. Okay, let's cancel that then. So that's rather awkward. Okay, let's just turn the steel production off for the moment. We'll just get iron. Output pipe full. Right, so we're full of water now. That's a bit awkward, so that won't be able to operate for a bit. Although we can send some clean water into here. Yeah, let's do that. So the way I built this and made it a vacuum was I bricked it all up inside with granite bricks to here, put the crude oil in there, and then took all the bricks out and then built the aqua tuner and thermosensors. I'd already built in the pipes beforehand when it was completely exposed. Makes it a lot easier to create a vacuum like that. It's going to be a mess of gases down here. But hopefully once this cooling loop is fired up, we may be able to cool this down somewhat. That's what I'm hoping. It's only at 107 at the moment. So this cooling loop is going to first do the steam turbine as its priority through the aluminium pipe, and then it's going to take some heat out of here using the granite pipes. So, I mean, at least that's the theory anyway. Oh, who's stressed? Nails, why are you stressed? Sopping wet. And you've got low morale. Right, okay. Nails. Your vitals. It's got 13 of a 16 requirement. Going to take the iron. How much of a break have you got? Right, well, let's give you a longer break time. Let's give you all a longer break time. That should help with a little bit of morale, but that's still not going to be enough. I might have to skill scrub you. Nails, yeah, and max. It's because I got you up to electrical engineering, isn't it? What can I do for morale? What would give you more morale? I can certainly put down a massage table. If I put a massage table down and then assign you to that straight away. So we'll get that built. We'll get you de-stressed. Oh, he's gone straight on it. That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to leave it unassigned. Look, he's gone straight on it. Fantastic. That'll de-stress him. He was obviously waiting for me to build that. Oh, dear. 94%. We may have just saved him from going crazy. Just sweep that out. Right, I think that will do. We'll leave it for now and we'll see how that gets on. Right, power. So we've got enough iron to make the rest of this. Right. Yeah, we'll make that out of iron and that should do the trick. I think we can disable that now. I don't think we need masses of plastic. We've got 1.6 tons. I think that will be plenty for now. Right, now I'm only going to be able to put one load of coolant in these metal refineries, which means, because otherwise it will just get backed up and overpressurized. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a liquid bridge to bridge the coolant in. I'm going to do them one at a time. That's sucking the heat out of that crude oil already. Of course, that does mean it's getting hot. Right, so think I need, yeah, that's not going to work like that, as it's going to send it the wrong way. Okay. Going to need a bridge on there. So need to establish directional flow, unfortunately. That should fix it now. Right, how much coolant we got in here? 550 kilos. That's perfect. That'll be fine. Right, so your job is going to be pyrite to iron. We can turn this one off now. And we'll get you to do aluminium ore to aluminium for now. I just need to prioritise. That's priority 9 already. Why is it not getting done then? Skill required operation. Nails can do that. And his stress is going down, which is good. Oh, you're okay. Someone's... That's why it's not getting done, because he's stressed at the moment. Right, so that coolant is now going straight back in to the refinery because it was below 190. Yep, that's good. That's good. Let's watch it this time. It may go through this loop this time. Oh, out of power. May need to put another battery on there, I think. Just hasn't quite got enough reserve to run a full cycle on there. Well, I would have thought the generator... Oh, when's this... Oh, that's because it's not kicking in soon enough. That's why. Okay, let's cancel that for the moment. That's better. Fantastic. Right, where's the coolant going this time? Ugh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's turn that off. Thermosensor's absolutely no use there whatsoever until the coolant. Right, yeah. So we'll put that. Better make it out of iron down here just in case. Yeah, that's gonna mess up with that completely. Yeah, I got the flow direction completely wrong on that. Dear, what am I playing at? Still making basic mistakes after all this time. Are you still getting massaged? Crikey. So how many hatchling eggs have we got at the moment? 5. 6 sage hatchling eggs and 1 stone hatchling egg. Oh yeah, go nails, go nails. Beautiful. Lovely. That's fabulous. Right. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Copy settings. Right. Let's try this again. This coolant's going to get very hot. Hopefully it won't all turn into sour gas. Now, of course, this is facing the wrong way. Oh my god! It's one thing after another. What's that? It has come down in temperature. I've completely set this up wrong. It's gonna... Right, if it's too hot, then it's supposed to go around here. But then when it gets to here, it's just going straight back into the refinery. It's okay at the moment, but we'll see. I need to keep an eye on that. I think it's going to end up overheating. I'm so crap with automation, it's not true. Oh no, it's come out below temperature. That's okay. That's alright then. If it's below 190, that's worked. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. Right, let's put some coolant in this one then. So we need another liquid bridge onto there. Yeah, probably shouldn't have gone in there. Oh god, did I really make that out of gold amalgam? Oh my god, really? Sorry, that's got to go. I can't believe I made that out of gold amalgam. What a moron. Oh. I need triage cots. Quick save Max. He's saved. Right. We're going to have to do it the other way. We're going to have to just put more water in there. I don't know whether it will cope or not, but we will see. Stop going in there then. Let's turn it off. Right, okay. So we need more water to keep that cool in there. No, 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 no. Definitely not that way, please. Now we need to get some water down here. So just do that. Yeah. Gonna need to stop them from accessing that. Right, so this overheat temperature is 175, so I've got to keep it below 175 in there. So don't want you going in there, I want you going in here. Right. Let's not have it running right the way down to freezing because we don't need it to. Cool. Right. Oh my god, now bloody overfilled this, haven't I? You take your after ball for 1 minute and that's what happens. Hey. Right. How best to get that out then? Let's just see what happens when it runs. I think it'll just say output pipe blocked and then won't do anything, but so unfortunately it won't take in any more coolant until it's, oh, we got, yeah, it's not enough buffer in that. Probably the best way to get it out is to use a liquid reservoir there. Oops, didn't need to be yellow alert. And it doesn't need to be that material either. It needs to be steel. It's not going to be here permanently, so we can soon deconstruct it afterwards. We haven't got the steel! Oh. Let's try a bit of gold amalgam, might get away with that. Priority 9 is fine. And then what we will do is we'll run that pipe into there as well. No, that can still be priority 9. Still overheating, needs more water. Yeah, I've only got 40 kilos in there, so here we go then. Fix one thing, break another. Yay, it worked. Good stuff. Now we're pumping that coolant out. How much has got in it? Oh, I've still got way too much in there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. What I might do, leave that on there and we'll take half out and put it in the reservoir. Right, what's next on the agenda then? I've got a Meep who's flatulent, so no thank you. And a Frankie who's got bottomless stomach, so no thank you to that as well. Barbecue it is, which I've no doubt they will appreciate. Do you know what? If we just leave barbecue for Nails and Max, that should help reduce their increase their morale. We've got a good variety of food there now. We've got cooked fish, pickled meal, excellent. Plenty to keep us going, that's for sure. In fact, I think what I need to do is get another one of these in. Oops, no. Still on priority 11. Let's change that. There we go. Seems pretty pointless just running that oil well all the time. So if we're low on petroleum, we'll fire it up. If we're not, we won't. Right, okay, so how's that going then? It's still taking over. Right, okay, I need to stop them going in there because they just continue to get injured. So what I'm going to do is put that there so that they don't go in there, and then I'm going to actually move that battery. Let's get rid of the polymer press now. What I'm going to do, get rid of that triage cot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them come up from under here so that they can only access this in and out mode suit. And then I'm going to replace that with a steel aqua tuner. Right, so power wise, I'd already started to do this, but I got distracted. So we've got iron, iron, there. Go igneous rock there. And there. To build all that. And then we'll just give them a ladder up from here to just deal with this. Deconstruct that block and then we're okay. And then none of this heat will be leaching out of here into the base. So that's a double win. Come on, get rid of this polymer press. So we'll move the smart battery along by copying it to here. And the automation wire, which we'll just make out of iron for now, to there. Copy the settings across and then we're done. Got steel, yes we have. Temperature wise, it's dropping down nicely in here now. Still got a little bit of steam in here, but that'll eventually come down. I know it seems a bit excessive cooling all this down as well, but it just becomes such a mess if you don't. A lot of natural gas in there. So that's now disabled and will kick back on when this liquid reservoir runs too low. Which is perfect, really. So we ought to be using that natural gas, really, didn't we? So deconstruct that, deconstruct that. Now deconstruct that. You can get a ladder up. We'll have to hop over that filter because it won't let me put one there. And we can deconstruct that block. And there we go, we have right, we can empty that storage. And now we can add this one back onto the main grid. Oh, didn't mean to take both of those off. There we go. That's better. Right, we can deconstruct that now. And we'll replace it with a steel one as soon as we have sufficient steel, which won't be very long. Right, have you pumped out all your coolant now, have you? That should be enough. Oh, no, it hadn't. What's that? How much coolant's got in there? Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy with that. Right, how are we looking temperature-wise now? Yeah, we've got a little bit of heat coming out of that joint plate. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. Ah, yes I am. Yes, I am. We can just bally well cool it. Amazed everything's being done so quickly with just 6 duplicants. It shows how advantageous it is to have a small base. Digging, caregiver, quick learner. We got 8. Have we got a doctor yet? We haven't. And he's a meep. So he's just got to come in, really, isn't he? And he's a sparkle streaker. Caregiver, quick learner, 7 excavation, which we probably won't use that much, but to be honest, he's a doctor and a quick learner, so we could pretty much assign him to anything. So your priority will be doctoring. You could do a little bit of supplying. There's just no digging left to do, so right, schedule. You can stay on that schedule for no, actually we better make you a new one, hadn't we? There you go, Meep. You got a special schedule all of your own. Why is this not getting done? Come on. Priority, please. And there I was just saying how everything's getting done quickly. Oh, no oxygen. That's probably why. Why have we got no oxygen going in there? Probably because they're getting used too much now. Just go one more algae terrarium down here, I think. Just boost the pressure up a little bit, and then we can just concentrate and get rid of that carbon dioxide. Hurry it up, please, chaps. There's good fellas. Right. So we might need to just add some more onto there. Not enough steel. Deconstruct that. Let's get this aqua tuna done, and then I'm going to call it an episode. It's not too bad. We need that aqua tuna in though to cool this off, so probably shouldn't have deleted it until I'd got the other one ready. But hey, let's turn off the aluminium here for a second and just get them to prioritise the steel. Yeah, Meep's on a mission now. He's getting stuck in. Gotta love the guy's commitment. Such a hard worker. Let's get a brass seed in there. And then we need to start working on decor. It's fine up here, all those shine bugs. But this is just nasty. Then we can just leave them working for a bit, get the materials together to make use of this volcano. Now, I did think about doing a petroleum boiler, but I'm kind of thinking now that might be a bit ambitious. So I'm thinking we'll just go geothermal with that. Try and clean up the power production a little, and we can start to get rid of these coal generators and things like that, because there's a lot of carbon dioxide down here. At the moment it's okay, it's not really an issue, but we're dealing with it with the algae terrariums at the moment, and they're not particularly powerful, and we got a lot of production. So what I'll probably do is link the coal up to this smart battery and the rest up to this one, so that the priority goes to the hydrogen generation, and then when we need it we'll use the actually, do you know what, that's what we can do, isn't it? Right, this one kicks in. We'll take this down to a low threshold of 10 and a high threshold of, let's say 50. So it's just last port of call. This one 94 and 40, 94 and we'll go 50. So that one's always trying to keep it topped off if it can. So prioritise those are second place. Right, we can switch this back to ceramic forever now. Oh, Mr. Stonehatch, you're not laying us many Stonehatch eggs. We are getting an awful lot of sage hatch eggs. So we've got 6 shovels there now on Starvation Ranch. How are we doing for metal? Can we get that? Oh, come on. We need to get this done faster, guys. Can deconstruct that now. Deconstruct that. I'm fairly happy that these shovels are trapped there forever, so I'm going to take him and I'm going to murder him straight away. We're going to turn him into lots of delicious barbecue. $16,000 calories. Harold looks so happy about cracking those eggs. Lime, fossil to lime. How are we doing for lime? 440 kilos, loads of lime. I'm thinking of making a change up here. I think what I'm going to do is put another electrolyzer in to up the oxygen production, and yeah, I think that will. I think we can do that. Let's have a little look. Just got to work out where to squeeze it in. Put that to that. I can put it in there. Okay. This is what we're going to do. So we need to replace that Atmos sensor by putting it higher up, and we'll run the wire to that. We're going to move this along. We're going to put another electrolyzer next to it, another gas pump down here, and that should take care of it, because we're at max capacity now with our, you can get about 7 to 8 duplicants out of one electrolyzer. I'd like to just give us a bit more headroom so we can run some more Atmos suits like up here to get out the top and so on and so forth. Right, so we'll deconstruct that. Sorry, Meep, I know you're getting wet. Get rid of those triage cots now, and put some proper ones in. I'm going to use this area because they're not really doing, it's not really doing anything. Some ladder there, and there. And there. That's our mass storage, isn't it? So let's do a bit of a sweep on the base as well. Then at least they've got something to do when they're not doing anything else. Helps if you actually make sure you've got everything selected. There we go, one base wide sweep, long overdue. Let's get it all swept up. Nice tidy base. Right, so we're going to put those two there. There, no, not there. We're going to continue that ladder up to there. We're going to deconstruct that water sieve. We're going to copy the settings from that to that. Deconstruct that. And from what I can tell, as soon as that goes, I'm just going to rejig this plumbing. I think we may need to remove that, and we're going to need to deconstruct those. Right, so this will now go in, around there, around there, around there, in there. So we'll get that in the bud. Priority construction 9 and refinement water sieve, gold amalgam 9, face it the right way, Mark. Plumbing. Yeah, that should be fine. With that, and electrolyzer there. So that's got power, power, power. And that should increase our oxygen production, increase our hydrogen production, and use up some of this water that's now decided to flood the base. I hadn't even noticed that. Oh my god. Yeah, can't deal with. I'm gonna. Can we mop some of this? Maybe. No, we can't. Right, need to protect that food. I want to keep the carbon dioxide in there. So we'll just whack those in. Oh jeez. Narcoleptic, ice or Dreco. I'll take the ice. Let's make sure that goes in there. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't need to be steel. Go on guys, get this done please. Oh, the joys of having too much water. I'll keep an eye out for shovel eggs. Ah, we have them. Ooh. Oh, I must have swept them when I did the full base sweep. That's handy. Right, that's dormant now for 40 cycles, so that should give us a chance to get rid of some of this water. And we need to deal with this down here, although it is saving delivery on the algae terrariums. Oh no, apparently not. Because it's polluted water, isn't it? It's getting a bit full up there again. Anyway, we now have a fully functional baby Rodriguez. We're getting a lot more oxygen down here. That should keep our Atmo suits fed better. Keep our oxygen pressure good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Temperature wise, it's a bit toasty over here. But we've got to get this aqua tuner in. Have we got enough steel yet? No, not quite. What are you waiting for? You've got lime. We've got refined carbon. Yes, we've got refined carbon. So come on, let's get this stuff. Okay, let's just get this aqua tuner in because this is giving out too much heat now and I need to sort it. Bert's just coming down to do it. Get that steel made, then we can get that aqua tuner in. There we go. No, yes, so aqua tuner steel. That's it. Fine. Get that in. Get that done. And then we can cool this off. Whew. Oh. Lots of food poisoning. It's really... Probably from the polluted dirt. Hey, nothing I can do about it now. Yay! And there we have it. We have our cooling back up and running. Thank God for that. We can now put a bit more polluted water in here, which should ease the strain on the water tank up there. We'll snip that there, and then that can act as a buffer should I need to expand it at any stage in the future. That temperature is now dropping. It's dropped 30 degrees already, and then eventually this, as it cools down, it will cool this as well, which is just as well because it's getting pretty toasty in that corner. It's pretty toasty over here as well. Where's all the heat coming from? It's coming from here? Yeah, I think it is. Probably should have made those out of insulated tiles in hindsight. So let's no, priority 9 will be fine. What's priority yellow alert? Metal refinery still. Right, we can change that back to a 9 now. There we go. Let's cancel those actually, because I think what we can do is corner build that, build these out of, but at priority 9, and then I'll corner build one in there. I'll put a tile here and then corner build one in there. So put a tile there. Oh well, do that after I've done those. Right, I'll get that all done off screen. I think that's been quite a successful episode. Apologies again for the mess up with the other episode, but to be fair, it was a lot hanging around in that one, so we've got a lot more done in this episode. This has been much more interesting, so hopefully you'll enjoy that, and give it a like if you like it. I'm always interested to hear your comments. I'd love to know what you think of these videos, guys. Getting a lot more viewers on them now, so yeah, talk to me, feedback to me, tell me what you want to see, what you dislike, and have a great day. Coach Life out.